All right, we have some breaking news now. Crews are battling a massive apartment fire in Appleton. We turn now live to an update from officials.
Everyone was out. Our crews then went to the first floor restaurant and encountered heavy smoke and fire in the kitchen. As they began to fight that fire, the fire got into the walls, and then we realized that it was a natural gas fueled fire, which is very dangerous for our firefighters. So our firefighters began to back itself on out, and then we went to a defensive attack. So now we're at the point of trying to extinguish the fire completely and to prevent it from extending to other buildings. Right now there's a firewall between the fire building and the building next door, which is holding. So we're concentrating on that area to make sure that the fire's not extending out of the original building.
Are you anticipating smoke and water damage?
There is some smoke in there, we know that. We've had crews up there that have been checking. There's going to be some smoke damage. There's going to be some water damage because we are directing fire streams toward that building, but we're hoping to be able to preserve as much of it as we possibly can.
Was anybody hurt?
As far as I know at this point, no. We've had everybody evacuated out. We've done searches. So as far as I know, everybody is out and everybody's okay.
And just to confirm, that fire did start in the first floor in that restaurant.
We don't know exactly where it started because we haven't done an investigation yet because we haven't been able to get inside the building, but that's where we encountered the heaviest smoke and the heaviest fire.
And the roads are blocked off where?
All the roads surrounding so we can have our crews safely operate, as well as we've got 3 towers up right now, so we've got a lot of water flowing. We don't want to have all of a sudden somebody getting hurt.
Do you know roughly how long you guys expect to be on scene here working on this fire?
Well, we've been here over 3 hours to begin with right now. It's going to probably be several more hours. Once we can get the fire under control, then we've got to begin the investigation.
When did you guys say the fire started again?
Right now, the heaviest smoke and fire that we've encountered was in the first floor restaurant area. But again, until we do an investigation, we don't know exactly where the fire actually started.
And what time?
The initial call came in at 2:12 a.m.
Do you know who called it in?
That I don't have that information, who was the actual calling party.
Everyone was able to evacuate. Do you know exactly how many people were inside, or if there were any people inside that kitchen? We know from the owner, she told us that there was roughly 7 people that were tenants. Do you know if there was anybody else in the building?
What I was told is that there were 8 tenants that were on the second floor apartment that when we encountered that initial smoke, and they were able to evacuate. Don't believe that there was anybody in the restaurant at the time of the fire.
Thank you for an update. So again, we just heard from the battalion chief here with the Appleton Fire. So we are hoping to learn more information. As you just heard, we know that they are still trying to determine a cause for this fire. Again, and they also mentioned there are several roadblocks in the area. So if you do work in downtown Appleton, you will need to be watching for those. We're going to continue to update you here throughout the morning on this fire. Again, they're going to be on scene for several hours. So we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Emily, for that update.